Hello and welcome to my channel, Inner Light of Truth Tarot. My name's Denise. I do collective readings. They are timeless, so this could be your past, present, or future. Please use your discernment. I thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. And I'm going to jump right into the energy. What are the spiritual gifts surrounding this reading? Spiritual house cleanser. You're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bringing positive energy to space by removing negativity through various methods. Dice divination. You're being called to explore throwing dice for spell casting and divination. Aromatherapy. You're being called to explore essential oil therapies to help improve emotional and psychological well-being. What's the message for the collective? What do they need to work on from the past? What from the past does the collective need to work on? What the past does the collective need to work on? Oh. Like 3 cards wanted to fall, so I'm going to see what's going on here. So something to do with wars and battles. So you may be fighting some wars and battles within yourself. Or you could have been in a war or battle in another lifetime. And this could have to do with some type of vow you've taken, and something about your mother. So your mother could be involved in the situation that you're looking for, and you may need to clear that energy out, whatever these wars and battles that you're fighting with your mother, that maybe you vowed not to be like your mother. That could be a major thing, a hurdle you have to climb. So let's read about wars and battles, since that's the first one. This card indicates that you suffered or were killed in a war in a previous lifetime. Your unconscious will tell you whether you were a soldier, an officer, or a civilian who was a casualty during a battle. That lifetime could have turned you into a pacifist, or it could have made you conflict phobic and you cannot stand any measure of violence or even loud noises. Conflict phobia prevents relationships from deepening. As part of the authenticity stems from sharing your true feelings with each other. Conversely, that lifetime may have filled your heart with anger and the desire for revenge in such a case. You would have difficulty controlling your temper. This may even lead to addictions in your attempts to bring about peace. If you have that natural warrior spirit, it's important to channel it in a peaceful and constructive ways, for instance, being an activist for potential social change or a legal advocate who champion underdogs. So let's see what vows mean. You do this card because the vows that you took in prior lifetimes are blocking you from this one. Most likely you were a monk or nun when you made these vows, which still continue to haunt you. Common examples may include a vow of poverty, or self-denial, which could block your flow of abundance, a vow of chastity, which could inhibit your romantic and sexual life in the present, or a vow of self-punishment, which can lead you to sabotage or hurt yourself. Unless vows are severed, they can affect you across time. Fortunately, vows are easy to undo. It's simply a matter of firmly stating, I am willing to sever all vows that are blocking me in this lifetime. I ask that all aspects of painful vows be now and forever undone in all directions of time for everyone concerned. By saying this either aloud or silently, you help to heal the bondage of the past and open yourself up to present-day joy and abundance in all forms. And then let's see, Mother. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in another lifetime. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy and loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you are probably drawn together again because of your fondness for one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to the ability to manifest abundance, as mother's energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, excuse me, I'm not sure why I keep yawning when I start these videos. It's distracting. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjunct to other therapeutic methods. So, these could be from your past. They don't have to be. If they are, it's something you need to work on in the present in order to move on in the future. What's the message for the collective? Break free. You're being asked to break free. You need to live your authentic life. You need to trust in the universe, that the universe will be there for you. You need to accept that because you have obligations. And by speaking your truth, you're going to be authentic. You're going to be able to soar. Your light's going to be able to shine. What's the message? Could be seeing butterflies. You don't have to, but you could be. What's the message? Reach out. So, you may have isolated yourself from other people while you're trying to break free of whatever this energy is. And that's okay, because you may need to reach out to your spirit tribe, or your spirit team, sorry, or your tribe, your spiritual tribe, for help. Yeah, butterflies have a big importance here. I'm seeing butterflies on these cards. And you're also being asked to release judgment against people, places, and things. It could even be that you have judgment against yourself, that you might be stuck in fear about something and you're afraid to release that energy. But if you do, and you just have gratitude for what you have and you honor who you are, get rid of that self-doubt because you've learned your lessons and you've expanded your knowledge and you've made the proper choices. You'll be discovering who you really are, and you're going to get that fresh start. This is a message for the collective. Merge with the light. So merge with the divine light to experience unity and spiritual elevation. This connection brings clarity and guides you towards your true self. So to be one with the light, with the divine. The divine's illuminating something for you. What's the message? What is the message? Oh. Embrace the change. So there's changes coming. Change is a sign of growth. Embrace it and let it guide you to higher dimensions. So you need to be flexible because right now you're going through a transformation. Changes aren't always bad things. Sometimes changes come when you need to push yourself outside the box. You're being called to authenticity. Your soul is calling you to be authentic, to let the truth empower who you are, to be true to yourself, to be fearless, to live authentically. Destiny's at play right now. You've been doing some really deep healing. Just a message for the collective. Message for the collective. What is the message for the collective? Heart of the cosmos. So you're connecting. You're connecting to that wisdom. Your heart chakra is at play here. You're one with the universe, and that's because you've done the inner child work and you're living in the moment. You're not allowing people, places, and things. Yeah, you're not allowing people, places, and things to hurt you anymore. It's been a long journey, but you have a lot of wisdom inside yourself, and that's because you're being your true and authentic self. What is the message for the collective? Iridescent illumination. Bask in iridescent illumination, allowing your inner light to shine through in vibrant hues. So you're not meant to dim your light. You're meant to shine. No matter what the color is for the day, you're meant to shine. You're unique. Could have water in your chart, in your root chakra. There could be something about your root chakra. Cinder convergence. Find convergence in cinders, where endings give rise to new beginnings. So you're learning that endings give way to new beginnings, that closing one chapter opens a new one in your life. Something about your sacral chakra. You could have fire in your chart. Magnetic manifestation. Draw upon the magnetic forces of the earth, manifesting your desire with attracting power. So you're manifesting strong. You could have earth, be an earth sign. You're very grounded. You have to be very grounded, and then in order to be a very magnetic manifester. Yeah. Something shook you, and you went within, and your light started shining, and now things are changing, and that's because you're putting your trust in the universe. Let's see. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit. Message for the collective. Message. So, you're a very friendly person. Things come easy to you. Your communication is getting better. Yeah, sacral, solar, root chakra, and seeing all that. Someone wants you to forgive them so that they're able to move forward. got to do with justice. This could be a circle of family or friends. Doesn't have to be. But somebody wants to reach out to you with an olive branch. You're the one that's going to have to make the decision whether or not to accept that olive branch. This person was very reckless with you. They were selfish with your energy. The energy is always chaotic when they're around you. They're very unpredictable. You pay a lot of attention, I shouldn't say very, you pay a lot of attention to detail. You have a lot of willpower, you're creative. You're very skilled and you have very high spiritually gifted. You are. This is the same old energy. Someone in your energy is trying to cause chaos. They're trying to come in. They're going to be flirty. They're going to bring that olive branch. This is a 50-50 shot at you. That's the reason why they're coming in. Let's see. What's the message? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the message? Enchantment. You're being asked to see the magic and miracles that are all around you, even if they're mundane. To seek the beauty in every day. Because there's beauty in everything. You can find joy and humor in everything. So, someone's coming in. I'm going to change these around. Someone's coming in, wants second chances. Universe is saying, let it be. Just leave things the way they are. You've already made a decision on this person. Trust with the universe. Trust the wisdom the universe has given to you. You have the power at the bottom of the deck. You know what your potential is. And you need to make those right choices. So yeah, you know what your choice is. What's the message, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? What's the message? Have faith. So have faith. The universe is working on things for you right now. Have faith in what you're manifesting. Because whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's going to bring you comfort. Yeah, the universe is saying keep going. Keep going. Stay in the present. Listen to yourself. Have patience. Because your manifestations are coming in and that's going to be a fresh start. It's going to give you that fresh start you need. What's the message? Message for the collective. What is the message for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Resurrection. You're shaking off the past and you're rising again. You're reinventing who you are. Yeah, you're resurrecting. That's because you know what your path is. You trust in your inner compass to lead you on the right path. Because right now, harmony is calling. Yeah, justice is calling. The universe is gonna bring harmony to your life. Things need to be balanced. Yin and yang. Just like when negative energy is, if someone's throwing negative energy at you, it's got to go back because you didn't ask for it. So that energy has to go somewhere. And I keep hearing what goes around comes around. So negativity, you can, how do I put it? You can acknowledge negativity if it's in your life right now, but don't dwell on negativity. Acknowledge the lessons that you've learned, but don't stay in the same pattern. I hope that makes sense. Right now you are in the divine flow, and the divine is committed to give you what you want. The divine is committed to give you what you want. What is the message? What is the message, Holy Spirit? What is the message, Holy Spirit? What is the message, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Message for the collective. What is the message for the collective? So, somebody is coming in, they want an exclusive relationship with you, but they're really a fake friend, or they're a frenemy, whoever this person is. They have hidden intentions. Yeah, it's a masculine energy. They have a lot of expectations. They're obsessed with your energy. They've been avoiding coming forward because you know the truth. This person's is not trustworthy and they're karmic. Yeah. You've learned your lesson on this. You need to let it go because you've graduated from this energy. Sometimes it's hard to let those energies go, but you have to let it go in order to move on. Say enough is enough. What's the message? So, Two of Cups, there's someone new that's going to be coming into your life. This is soulmate energy. You'll have a close bond with this person. You'll be very spiritually connected. You or this person has water in their chart. Two of Cups. What about the Two of Cups? What about the Two of Cups? You need to be very cautious because somebody in your energy is the devil right now. They're obsessed. They have addictions. They're codependent on your energy. The number 15 could mean something to you. They're very impulsive and they're immature. And all they're doing is gossiping about you. Bottom of the deck is the Sun, so this new person is going to bring you happiness and joy, and the number 19 could mean something to you. There's fire out here along with the water, but yeah, whoever this new person is, it's meant to be. It's from the divine. It's a gift to you from the divine, whoever this person is. What's the message? So, This new person's insecure. They're always in their feelings, or they are in their feelings right now because they don't know how to approach you. How this new person is. Yeah. This old person doesn't want to hear that you're moving on. Yeah. The old person's falling apart. They're very promiscuous. But the new person who's insecure, it's going to be your new beginning. Yeah, this new person. Could throat chakra and him throat chakra could have a hard time voicing their feelings. That's the message. Reflection lake. So you could be reflecting on things right now. Or maybe you need to with the number 10. Reflection lake, unconditional love, divinity, heaven on earth. Stretching out ahead is a crystal clear lake, smooth as glass. In the water, your reflection shines and shimmers. This lake doesn't just show your face, it casts back all that you are, including your human self and your eternal soul. The Reflection Lake card reminds you of your soul's origin. The Judeo-Christian Bible says in Genesis that humans are made in God's image. In the Emerald Tablet, presumed to be written in Atlantis and taken to Egypt by the god Thoth, an inscription reads, "As above, so below, as in heaven, so on earth." These messages left throughout time and space serve to awaken a sacred trust within you. Each living being contains a reflection of the divine, and you are no exception. It is time to accept that you are a mere image of a higher power who loves you unconditionally. No matter what mistakes you have made, you are always forgiven and valued. Offer yourself the same eternal love that you receive from the divine. If you are able to spend time near water, visiting a lake, ocean, or even a tiny stream will connect you to the power of Reflection Lake. As you sit next to the water, take a deep breath and look around. Admire the beauty of nature and remember that the same being who made all of existence also created you. Reminder, heaven exists here on earth through you. It's beautiful. What's the message for the collective? Excuse me. I need to get a drink. Sorry. I have allergies and sometimes I get something stuck in the back of my throat. Sorry about that. What's the message for the collective? Message for the collective. 101, starting over, intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and around you. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Fails are fun. Start fresh. $24.24, good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You're worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Another message. Holy Spirit. 1717, drama alert. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. That's pretty interesting. Be careful of the drama. What's the message? If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. What other messages do you have for the collective? Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. That is great news. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be there for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. So things are going to change in your life. I'm going to leave this reading here. I thank you again for stopping by and supporting my channel. I hope you come back again soon. Thanks again and have a great day.